What's up, everybody? Episode 90 of Video Rot. I'm Aaron. This is Todd. And this is our special get, my zit. I got this
What'd you name him?
Frankie Avalon.
Okay. Nice.
Annette footage. Frank Zito. You know, who is Frank Zito? Why do I know that name? I think he was the producer of a lot of those Sega CD video games back in the day, like Corpse Killer and shit. His name was popping up all over the place. But yeah, I got a big old zit, and I'm feeling a little self-conscious about it. I can't pop at Silhouette. There's really not a lot to pop. I would just do more damage than good, you know.
Should have grabbed some of the wife's makeup and just.
We have those like pimple patches, like the little
I do
stars
too,
and
yeah.
stuff, and we have them. And I meant to grab one, and I just didn't. But I don't understand. Like that looks stupid as well, right? It's like, oh,
You wouldn't be able to see it though.
it just points out that you have a zit. Hey, what's up? Hold on. That's a good question. Welcome everybody that is joining in on the stream. We do this every Wednesday at roughly 8 o'clock Central Time. And Kelly Lee Ochoa, it says I'm new here to the stream, so can someone explain to me what Video Rot is? We're a weekly live stream podcast where we talk about film, man. You know, we challenge each other. We're a couple of old buds, been around. We've been friends for like 25 years. We talk about new films. We review new films, new physical media. We usually pick a topic. It could be a film. I know in the past couple of weeks we've talked about The Blob and stuff like that. And then we do fun segments where we challenge each other's wits, right?
Yep.
We think we're so hot and we think we're so good and knowledgeable at movie trivia, yet we fucking suck when we challenge each other at naming naming images and shit like that. And so, you know, pretty simple.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, welcome. Hopefully you dig us. If you do, feel free to subscribe. If you don't, no offense taken. Don't worry about it. We'll sleep fine at night. Silhouette, what's up, dude? Ishmael, what's up?
Hey, Silhouette.
Gamer Blaine, what's going on, my friend? Gamer guy, what's going on? Everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Hey, I want to say really quick, I'm going to go ahead. I think he'll probably put it in the chat, but let's congratulate Will. Will is going to be holding a panel at Mississippi Comic Con in his hometown.
Oh, really?
Is that right? Yeah. He got invited to do a panel about content creation, and I think that's awesome. So let's all support him, and hopefully he'll record it, man. You can't go to that panel and not take some footage and use it for your channel and whatnot and let us check it out.
Yeah. I'd love to see some video of that. That'd be great.
Yeah, so Kelly, I love Freddy Krueger, Jason, Michael Myers, Pennywise, and Ghostface. I mean, that's like your Mount Rushmore, right? And a lot of those are gateways. So Todd and I, a little prefacing, we've known each other for years and years and years and years, and we're both similar in our backgrounds where, yeah, we were raised on this stuff, man. My earliest film memories were Michael Myers, especially Halloween 2. One of my earliest film memories was Halloween 2 and those images of him stalking the hospital corridors and whatnot and killing that nurse in the hot tub that got unreasonably hot. Dude, it's just in the syringe. That's my earliest nightmares is the syringe, dude. And I used to dream of Michael Myers creeping up in me on the shadows and just with a scalpel and the syringe. And dude, it was that's why I've always had an affinity for part 2, I think. And of course, who doesn't love Freddy, man? That was the ultimate.
That was my when I was a kid, that's the one thing that scared me the most was Nightmare on Elm Street 4, where she turns into the cockroach.
Yeah.
Where she's bench pressing in her
the tough chick.
Yeah.
And
so
then that
was my gateway. That and Michael Jackson.
Want to suck face? It's got the girl want to suck face. He sucks her dry, the one chick. Yeah. It's tough to say which is my earliest Freddy memory. I think with the Nightmare series, they kind of blur together. Because I think I was watching 3 and it might be 4. 4 might be. So I was born in 86. So it could have been any of the first 4 easily. But yeah, I want to say between the 3rd, the 4th, and maybe even part 5, all the Nightmare stuff's kind of blurred together. I don't know, but it was probably part 4 that was my first one.
Part 4. It also freaked me out. Part 4. See, I used to live in Florida, and that's where I watched it the first time back in.
Same. No, that's not where I watched it the first time, but we used to rent it from the library in Florida.
And they had that scene where he's like going through the sand or whatever, and you see like the claw,
the piranha, like the shark, the fin.
That scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. So That really
Yeah,
scared me too.
and that's a pretty rare nightmare sequence for Freddy. You don't usually see him out in the sunshine, and a beach setting is so wild. And we spoke about Nightmare 4 a bit a couple episodes ago when we were talking about Rennie Harlan, when we were talking about Die Hard 2 versus Lethal Weapon 2.
Yeah.
But and as far as Pennywise, that's also like my
Mhm.
earliest memory was the old It miniseries. Did you watch the miniseries, or are you a big fan of the newer flicks that they made? Because I grew up on the miniseries, and it's tame today when you watch it, but as a kid, being 3 years old, 4 years old, however old I was, and I'm just seeing this clown. I think Tim Curry's Pennywise is much scarier than the new Pennywise, just because the new Pennywise looks like an obvious monster. It looks like an
Yeah.
obvious like alien creation. It's not something you would see in real life. But Tim Curry's clown looks like the clowns that we saw. It looks like the clown. It looks like Bozo. They modeled him after Bozo, and we used to watch the Bozo Super Sunday show every day. I'm like, this is the guy that I could probably see on the weekends, out and about. This is a birthday clown. Everything down to what he wore, and you could even see like the bald cap in his. They weren't even trying to hide it because he was like just this party clown, and he used to creep the fuck out of me, dude. When he came out of their school shower, that drain,
Oh
even though
yeah.
it turned to like stop motion claymation, and he came out of it and he's doing that whole thing, dude. It used to scare the shit out of me. I was scared of drains. I was scared to take a bath in our tub as a little kid, and I'm like, Pennywise is gonna come out of the fucking drain. I'm gonna see those white gloves, and they're gonna stretch out that hole, and then he was probably gonna stretch out my hole. For all I know, I don't know what he liked, but
Yeah, that I want to say Bozo. I actually met Bozo a long time ago, and I got his autograph.
was there more
So
than one Bozo, or was it the same Bozo?
I think it was the same Bozo because I used to watch the Super Sunday show, and the grand prize game was my favorite thing
Because he
ever.
was around for decades and decades. It could have been, and he looked like he was pretty old in the '90s. It's hard to tell with the makeup.
I used to get so mad at kids when they were missed bucket one. Like some kids missed, if they got all 10 buckets or 8 buckets, they got $100 or whatever. I
And
thought
then
that was the coolest thing.
not just $100, you got a crisp $100
Crisp.
bill.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, and that was huge, dude. I wanted to go on the Sunday show
Oh,
so I could get that crisp $100 bill. Because back in the '90s, dude, a crisp $100 bill could buy you like one Super Nintendo game. Games were so expensive back then. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny how like expensive stuff was back then? You consider inflation and how people complain about the price of games today, but like really,
the same.
no, they're cheaper.
Yeah, they're a little cheaper. Well, they're
they're
70.
way they're way cheaper because it's like back in the day, Super Nintendo games, and they weren't all priced evenly, but Super Nintendo games, a first party game, it would cost like $80, and that was $80 of back then money. Now it's like, considering inflation, a new game costs $70. What is $70 in 1994 money? Nothing. It's probably like $30. It's just way cheaper. But there's certain other stuff that's just gone through. People can't afford to live though. It's so funny, man. You can buy a TV for $5 now, but you can't afford to pay your fucking rent. I can't make sense of it.
Or buy healthy food. Yeah, no, I hear you.
Yeah, it's really really odd. But to round out your Mount Slashmore, I like that. Whoever said that in the chat, but Ghostface, I love the first Scream movie. I like Scream 2 and the rest of them or whatever. But it's not like anything I'm obsessed with. But I like the first Scream movie, and I have good memories of it because I remember when that came out on video. We went out to. I didn't see it in theaters, but we rented it. I was living in Florida at the time, and it was a huge deal, dude. I was obsessed with the first Scream when it came out. Really, really
So,
obsessed. Big into it. And it's so funny because the meta thing was lost on me as like a kid, as like a 10-year-old or whatever. I mean, I obviously knew that they were talking about movies and stuff that I watched, like in real life, but I didn't understand what meta was. I didn't understand that he was sort of lampooning the horror genre and the slash. I didn't really get it. I just know it was a really cool horror movie, and it had a really cool twist that my young childhood brain couldn't predict. And I even if you're an adult, I doubt it was that predictable because they pretty much, you couldn't do it again, and they tried to. It's like we did the two killers,
yeah.
and they've done the two killer thing every single time except for one time in the whole series. So it's like you're always expecting two killers now. Well, I guess in the last one they had three. So they kind of blew their wad early with that whole thing, but that's why the first one's so special.
When did the first one come out? Was that 96?
Was it 95 or 96? I think it was 96. Yeah, 96.
Because that's when I saw it. See, I didn't get to see it in the theaters, but I actually my dad worked at a hotel, so I would go stay with him at his hotel, and then I get like, I stay in a room and then have like he's like, go watch movies while I work. So I get to watch all the movies in the hotel, which they were all like straight out of theater. And I remember watching Scream, and I was blown away, man. I was how great it was.
So I might be wrong, but I know Scream came to theaters 96, but I was living in Florida in 97, not 96, and that's when it came out for rent. So I think it came out to home video in 97. It had to have, because I know where I was at in 97. But it makes sense because stuff took a fucking year to come out back then on VHS.
Yeah.
So yeah, we watched it, we loved it, and I had the Ghostface mask before it got licensed and bought by Scream, right? For Halloween in like 95.
It was everywhere.
Yeah, 95, 96, I had the whole Ghostface thing, and they used to sell it at Walmart. I bought my Ghostface mask at Walmart in 1995. I think I was in Kentucky at the time, and I loved it. They used to have all kinds of different like masks, not just the they used to call it like the crying ghost or screaming ghost or something, or peanut eyed ghost or something. But they used to have other variants, different faces and stuff. And yeah, from what I understand, the rights holders of Scream actually licensed it and bought the rights to the, now it's Ghostface, which is a very interesting story to have, like chicken or the egg situation. Like, wasn't a unique design. It's very odd. But yeah, what do we got here? That's a good point, James. Child's Play VHS cost $90 when it first released. Yeah, that promo video circulates online of the rental stores that were sent the promo video to like sell it. And yeah, dude, no joke. We had Batman 89. I think cost like $90, something ridiculous as well.
Yeah, so we got Home Alone from somebody for like $90. I want to say somebody bought it for us. We couldn't believe it. Like, oh my god, they spent $90.
It's really ass backwards because, like I said, technology and VHS tapes and games. The technology, I guess, was so new. $90 in like 1989, 1990 money. What is that? It's got to be like $180. It's got to be. It's absolutely insane, and people can't afford to buy eggs. So and yet you can go buy. We could go on and on and on for days about how much our CRTs cost in the day, right?
Well, even DVD players, like I was saying, when it first came out, it was like $350 for the cheap model, for a DVD player.
Dude, so if you had it, think about how silly this sounds. If back in the 90s, one of your buddies down the street, their family had a 50-inch TV in their living room, they were rich.
Oh yeah,
like you had the 50-inch. It's just, and now what, dude? The 50-inch is fucking small potatoes.
You can buy them like $200 for
and a 50-inch is small potatoes. You can get a 70-inch if you're not too picky on brand. You can get something totally comparable, and it looks way better. Even a $300 70-inch TV from Walmart, TCL or whatever, dude. They're gonna look way better than the TVs that cost $3,000 back then. I remember
TCLs are a good brand now, man. I don't know if you're caught up on. I have a few of them in my house. A 75-inch was like $500, dude.
Maybe that's not high sense. Maybe that's not a great example then. I don't know. Yeah. But I remember I watched this movie called Nothing to Lose. I love it. With do you know that movie with Martin Lawrence and Tim Robbins? I think it's so funny. Yeah, I love it. We watched it in our household so much as a kid, dude. We wore that VHS tape out. Anyway, there's a scene in it where Martin Lawrence is the guy from the hood. He's from the streets. He's trying to rob Nick Beam, played by Tim Robbins, who's like he's the six figures, 3-car garage guy or whatever, and he's trying to say like he's not rich or whatever, and like, oh, you don't understand me. I live in the hood, and he's like, man, how big your TV? He's like he's trying to convince him that he's a nobody. How big your TV? 50-inch. Man, get the fuck out of here. 50-inch. Like he's a rich guy, and it's so funny watching it now, like 20 years later. Like, yeah, that would be the poor guy.
That's how you judge people, how much money they had. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Blaine knows it. Please don't kill me, freaking Jason. Please don't kill me, freaking Jason. I love that movie. It's so funny, man.
I haven't seen that since I rented it on VHS.
Oh, we've seen it so much. I wish that. I don't think that has a Blu-ray release. I would love to own that. It's just one of those movies I have to have in my collection because we've just watched it ad nauseum, man. Hell yeah, dude. Absolutely. Horror movies rule, so you're in the right place. On that note, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and jump into our first segment. We're going to do Name That Kino. It's my week. I have to test Todd. Once again, the fucking of his ass continues because basically he's just brought it upon himself. So let me go ahead and pull it up.
Yeah,
Todd's
you went
look.
0 for 2 last week, or what? No, you went 1 for 3. Yeah, 1 for
Yeah,
3
it's because
last.
we keep just like alternating fucking each other. Like, and I don't care. That's fine. So, and if you guys are new, I pick 3 movies. We pick 3 movies every week, and we have 4 still shots from said movie, and it's up to the other person to guess that film before they get to the 4th slide, which is basically a giveaway. And now, of course, we love for you to play along at home. Todd is gonna turn off the comments so you guys can
Right, they're
guess.
off. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. Guess. Try and beat Todd, and he can't see the comments. So let me go ahead and pull it up. I don't know if I'm being too challenging this week. I think I want to like pass the olive branch a little bit. But Todd, let's go ahead and get it going. I would like for you to name that kino. Oh, I should note if you're new, the slides are designed to get a little easier as they go along. So if Todd gets this on the first try, he's a boss. Because in the first one's going to be the hardest. At least that's the goal anyway. But Todd, what do you make of this?
Breakfast Club.
That's right. See? And I look, by design, I made this one super easy. Not to take away Todd's clout. I said olive branch.
Okay, no. Don't even say. I got it right. Let's move on.
You get it, but I straight up said, "Hey, I'm going easy on him." And look, it's gonna get a little harder. But look, yeah, Breakfast Club. Look, that's when he's falling to the and oh shit, that's still Terminator 3. What the hell? See, I just pulled a Todd, dude. Okay, that was the number 3. That was Anthony Michael Hall get knocked over by Judd Nelson. Easy, yeah. Very, look at that. I forgot to delete the Terminator 3. But from last yeah, and then you got Judd Nelson. Hell yeah. You forgot stupid. Yeah, it's a great movie. So you guys get the premise.
Huh? Was I the first to get it? Or did anybody in the chat get it?
Nobody got in the chat. You got it pretty quick. But like I said, I'm not giving Todd that much credit because that was very easy. If he didn't get it on the first one, he was going to get it on the second one. But this is all by design, folks. Let's go ahead and go into 2. It's going to get a little harder. Let me make sure I don't have any more surprises this time. Make sure. All right, guys in the chat, you got to don't let Todd beat you again. I wouldn't want to get beat by this fucking chump. That's for damn sure.
Just show the slide, huh?
I don't know where it went. The fuck, dude? Where'd it go? There we go. All right, Todd. Name that kino. Please, somebody in the chat, get it before he does. I feel like Will's gonna get this one. Oof. This feels like a Will thing. He got it. He got it right away. I predicted it. As soon as I said it, he guessed it.
Blair Witch?
No? Good job, dude. He got it. I knew it was a Will thing. It's not Blair Witch. You guys get what I'm saying? I don't think I'm being too hard with Todd this time. I'm trying to be the better man, the bigger man. Well, bigger and better, where it counts. Exactly.
What is this?
I don't know. It's your job to tell me.
Exorcist of Emily Rose?
Nope.
This feels like a Exorcist type of movie.
Maybe. You wish, don't you, bish? Bish. No, it's not.
Insidious. Conjuring.
Right. No. Silhouette. Conjuring. Where there's a will, there's a way. It's not Conjuring. For anybody new this week, we've been going a lot harder on each other. Like, this is fucking cake compared to what we usually do.
Give me another
IE
one.
AVP from a couple weeks ago, dude. Fucking lit my ass on fire. Fucking so stupid. All right, Todd, name that Kino. This is, to me, this is really easy now. This is, I know it's just a, it's just,
Groundhog Day.
that's a great guess, but you're fucking wrong. No.
Um.
I kind of hate that Will got it so fast because nobody can guess anymore. Because it's like you just knocked out the first one, and Will knocked out this one right away. It does look like
Christmas
Groundhog
Vacation.
Day. No, it does look like Groundhog Day. Now that you say it, it's that was a good guess.
Black Christmas. No.
Which one? I'm just kidding.
Christmas Story.
Nope.
Miracle on 34th Street.
You just gonna run the gamut on these? Go.
Well, I see a Tree Farm.
While he's brainstorming, make sure you guys are liking this stream, by the way, guys. Help us out. If you dig it, follow, subscribe,
Grinch.
share. No, it's not the Grinch.
Elf.
It's not Elf. I mean, how many Christmas? We got a lot of Christmas movies to go through, Todd. Jeez.
How many more do I get?
There's four slides, and
Okay.
you get three because the fourth one's a get. I think.
Give me
I think the third one's a gimme personally, but yeah, you get three. All right, so next one. That's a great guess, Kelly. It actually looks like it actually looks like that. It actually looks like she guessed Jack Frost. It's not. And I'm sorry, I don't want to assume. You could be a guy. Kelly's a guy's name too, right? I apologize. I called you a girl. I don't want to assume. But,
this is tough. It's tougher than I thought.
I was hoping it was going to be tough on you, but it's really easy. And that's why I'm making the slides super hard because I don't even think the slides are hard. I think these are easy. I made them as not as obvious as possible because it's so easy. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I mean, gamer guy is saying I think this is Aaron's payback after Todd put me through the ringer with AVP. AVP was fucked up and unfair. This is totally fair and legit. And
how is that unfair? How is AVP unfair?
Because it was one of those things where like they got harder as you went on. Like it was all fucked up the way you ordered it. Like I don't remember. It was dumb, but that's okay. It's all right. Todd's big thing is he likes to challenge me with movies I've never seen before, and that's a no. We have to have knowing knowledge that we've seen it. AVP I have. No, that wasn't the problem there. I wish I could not have seen AVP.
Ernest Saves Christmas.
No. Okay. All right. Kelly's a girl. All right. Cool. I don't feel so bad now. Yeah. Todd's lost, man. I think he's done. He's making it harder than it has to be. Todd, you lose. Gremlins.
Oh.
Gremlins.
Yes.
I could have given it to you by showing a picture of your favorite, child actor Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if I would have showed you almost any other actor in this movie, you would have gotten it. Dick Miller would have given it away. The dad would have given it away. Obviously, Billy and Stacy right there. His what's her face from Fast Times. Phoebe Cates.
Phoebe Cates.
Beautiful Phoebe. Yeah, everything would have given it away. Look at Gizmo's cute little face there.
Yeah.
Look at him. Cutie pie. All right.
No, that was a good one. Yeah, you got me on that.
So sometimes I like to do that. If it's what I feel is an obviously popular movie, I'm gonna try and not make the images so obvious. So we got one more. Let's see if Todd can get 2 out of 3, as Meatloaf once sang. That ain't bad. So let's do this. But there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you. Make sure I don't want to get monetized with my beautiful Meatloaf impression. Demonetized. That would be fucked up. All right, so here we go, guys.
Compliment there, huh?
No, Will, dude, you fucking killed it on that, man. All right, let's see if you can get this one though, young Padawan. Why is it being all weird today? Here we go. Todd, name that Kino. This one, I think I do a pretty good job on ramping up the difficulty. I think all my stuff is appropriately placed, and this is gonna be a little harder.
Christmas Vacation.
No.
Dawn of the Dead.
That's so funny. You said that. No, it's not. But you said that the exact same time Gamer Guy typed it in. It came up at the same time. That's crazy. You sure you got the comments closed?
They're off, man.
Kelly, you got any guesses? This one, you might know it, but go ahead.
$1.49. What's $1.49?
Nothing these days. Date with your mom, maybe. Come on.
That's a ham sandwich now.
Yeah. Dude, I wish. You kidding me? That's like a piece of bubble gum. It's a stick. That's a package of fruit by the foot. Sorry, really quick. I saw the funniest meme the other day that made me laugh, and it was a picture of the fruit by the foot. No, not fruit by the foot. Fruit stripe gum. That's what I meant. It's the fruit stripe gum.
I saw that, man. Yeah.
Zebra in bed, and he's like embarrassed because he blew his load too early. He's like, oh, I thought you were gonna last longer, and it's funny because it as soon as you put that stuff on your tongue, it was gone. I had a laugh at it.
I love fruit stripe gum, man. I used to eat like 20 pieces at a time. Of course,
it's so. Do they even sell it anymore? It's so funny.
I don't know.
The wife didn't even get it because it's like, yeah, they don't sell. When's the last time you saw that stuff?
It's been 20, 30 years.
That's a good guess, Kelly. Nope.
I need another one, man.
Okay.
There's no way.
Yeah, this one's hard. I'm telling you. I'm turning the screws. All right, name that Kino.
I got it.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then tell me.
I'll let people guess in the chat.
You sure you got it?
I got it. 100%.
Okay. Anybody in the chat? He's confident. He probably does know it then. What does anybody in the chat know it? Return to Horror High? No. It's obvious the genre. I mean, I'm giving it away with what you're seeing in this action here. All right, so what is it, Todd?
Intruder.
Yeah, I was really hoping you didn't remember the actress's face right away. And then that was the giveaway, right?
Yeah.
I love it. Intruder's great. It's not Night of the Creeps.
I would have got it on the Oreos too.
Well, that's the Oreos. Yeah.
I used to work in a grocery store, so yeah, that
I felt like
stuck with me.
I felt like the Oreo. That's why I put the Oreos at the end, because I felt like that was really easy. Like, hey, now we're in a grocery store. This one, little ambiguous, kind of zoomed in, not a dead giveaway. This one I was banking on maybe you didn't quite recognize the actress's face. You know,
at first it took me a minute to process.
Because I mean, I don't know about you guys, but with all these generic slashers, which I love this one actually, with all these generic slashers though, sometimes the cast of characters blend together. It's like, wow, which chick is that again that gets killed by the guy in that one movie? They all kind of like start looking the same to me, to be honest with you. But yeah, the Oreos.
Kelly, check this out if you haven't yet, because Intruder is great.
Yeah, it's a Scott Spiegel movie. He's 1/3 of the Evil Dead producing trifecta, right? You got Spiegel, you got Sam Raimi, and you got Bruce Campbell. Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell both have cameos in this movie. Sam Raimi a little bit bigger actually, and he has a cool death. And then Bruce Campbell shows up
crazy in this movie.
Yeah, and then Bruce Campbell shows up at the end. He plays a cop, but it's a fun movie, man. And I
think it's underappreciated, man.
Like, it really is.
You think talk about Intruder?
You would think it would be much bigger than what it is, especially considering, Slumber Party Mask and Sorority. These movies that I think that have bigger followings than this, and they're not as good, in my opinion. I think this is better than those.
Yeah, I agree.
But great flick. So Todd did pretty good. He did pretty good. I think I was rather forgiving. I was fair this week. I was actually fair. So this is
I was
me.
fair last week. Come on.
All right. So anyway, this week we wanted to Todd wanted to watch the trailer for Maxxxine, the trailer number 2. Is that right?
Yeah, I was planning
Are you
on.
guys stoked for that Maxxxine?
I
Maxxxine, it looks like it's going to be the best of the Ty West trilogy we got going here.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You can beat Pearl. Pearl was awesome.
Pearl was fantastic, but there's something about that like 52nd Street, vibe that's really cool. I'm assuming it's like 80s New York and 52nd Street, right? 42nd Street.
This one, no, I think this is L.A.
Is it L.A.?
Yeah, it's Hollywood.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
So it's 80s Hollywood.
Are you gonna pull it up?
Yeah, I'm gonna present it here in a second.
All right, let's go ahead and watch it together, guys. Yeah, I liked Pearl better than X actually.
I did too.
It took a little time for me to actually officially decide that. Silhouette, thank you so much. 5 hours until 3 episodes of The Boys season 4 drop. Hey, so okay, is that tonight or tomorrow? I thought I'd missed the premiere. Yeah, I can't wait to watch it, man. I miss The Boys. I think they're taking way too long in between these seasons these days on series, especially nowadays. It's like we get 10 episodes or whatever. And I know we had a writer's strike and stuff like that, but like I really need the recaps now these days. Like, oh, what the fuck happened 5 years ago? Like by the time Tulsa King comes back, I'll be like, what? I'm gonna might as well rewatch the first season.
I still haven't watched it. I need to watch Tulsa King.
Well, season two comes out in the fall, and it's been like 2.5 years, so you could probably just wait to binge the whole thing. I don't know.
Did your wife watch it with you? Did she like it?
Yeah, she liked it.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom loved it. We're all Stallone fans, and I got the wife into Stallone because she likes all the Rocky movies and stuff. She cried, dude. She cries in the Rocky movies. She cried in part 6, which is good. 6 is a high mark in the Rocky franchise. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna. Well, 2 a.m. is that Eastern time? I don't. What time does it air? If it's at 11 o'clock Arizona time, I might catch an episode. But I have to watch that with the wife because we watched that together, so I might have to wait. But all right, so let's go ahead and tune in. We're gonna watch Maxxxine official trailer 2. Todd, when you're ready, keep the volume low. We don't need it super loud.
Yeah.
824. The follow-up to a film that possessed a nation. The Puritan 2.
What? Have you already watched this?
The blood's wrong.
Okay, she's making flicks. Got it.
Molly Bennett, meet Maxine Minx. Pleased to meet you. Sorry.
Is that Lily Collins?
I don't know.
Lily Collins, Phil Collins' daughter.
Yeah. I don't know. That's
I think that was Lily Collins.
Okay.
She's cute. Oh yeah, the bake dude.
Yep. That looks sweet. The Bates Motel, and then you have.
Oh, gotcha.
Going back to old Hollywood with all this.
That's cool.
Which is, pretty cool.
So a question: didn't they tear down the Bates Motel already? The house? Didn't they?
I'm sure they had to redo the Universal lot. I'm guessing they had to redo the house. Yeah, I think they did. I think it burned down, didn't it? Back in the early 90s.
But it was. I've seen it though. When I went to Universal Studio, I've seen the house.
Really?
I thought I read an article. I thought I read an article at some point in the last few years that they were tearing it down.
I thought it burned down.
I saw it. I went on a tour and I saw the house. But
are they not able to? Are you able to hear it? A little bit.
You're not playing anything. I heard it.
Okay.
You never work in this town again. Maxine, what are you hiding?
I've seen the devil stalking me. I can feel his power.
So it's not just a period piece; it's a slasher movie.
A black glove giallo 80s slasher movie.
Okay, so he's doing his take on the giallo. All right,
yeah.
That's cool.
You've made it to the belly of the beast. You must eliminate all distractions, or the beast will spit you right back up.
How time to pay for your sins.
It's America's new scream queen.
Maxxxine fucking minx.
Now, is there any relation at all to these? Yeah, Lily Collins. Is there?
Yep.
And Giancarlo Esposito's in it. Gus, cool, good cast.
Kevin Bacon looks crazy in it, man.
Yeah, the Bacon's taking all kinds of roles these days, man, because he lost a bunch of money in that like crypto scam or something.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, he's like, yeah, I think they said they basically lost everything. He's just like, we're just making it back, and it's kind of cool though. I mean, not his misfortunes, but he's doing a lot of genre stuff these days.
Yep. Speaking of bankruptcy, I just saw a video with
Kevin Spacey.
Bankrupt. It's like that's why he was doing cons this past year.
Yeah, of course, man. That's why that's why everybody does cons, right? To avoid bankruptcy, I guess. Delicious Giallo pudding pops, laughs and Cosby. Pudding. Is Bill Cosby gonna start doing cons now that he got out of prison and they reversed his sentence?
I'd go and see Cosby. I love
Dude, no, come on. That's a bridge too far, dude. Fuck God. Come on. Fuck Bill Cosby.
I want him to sign my Ghost Dad poster, dude.
Yeah, it's a shame. The Sidney Poitier directed Ghost Dad. I want him to sign. I want him to somehow. I want him to give a soundbite for our commentary. I want to redo our Ghost Dad commentary, featuring Bill Cosby. He'd probably do it for $20.
Was I on that commentary?
Oh, you know what? I think that was just me and Zach.
Okay, because I used to watch that all the time as a kid.
I'm pretty sure that's when we did our prank calls to the Stanley Hotel and all that stuff that were so funny on that episode. But yeah, Kevin Spacey needs a new space. Yeah, he was on Piers Morgan and he was getting, I guess, candid about money and finances and legal fees. And I guess he started crying on Piers Morgan, and he's losing his house and he literally has no money. He's in debt because he owes millions in legal fees. So, he's just getting back on the horse, as he said. And yeah, it's exactly why he's got to do cons, which is.
Did you hear about the part where they ask him about him being on a certain person's flight logs and all that stuff?
Oh, on that show?
Yeah. He was like, yeah, I was on there. And wow. I didn't know the guy or I didn't know the girl, but I knew the president that was on that.
Did
flight.
They have boys on that island? Isn't that his flavor?
I don't know, but he was like trying to I don't know. Watch the interview. It's interesting.
I just watched that one clip where he was crying, which I'm not here to dog pile on somebody's misfortune because I don't know enough about the Kevin. I mean, I heard, I get it. I think he got handsy with somebody, some guy or whatever. I don't really know all the ins and outs of it, but I feel like all I do know is out of that whole movement, there is some people that have recovered. There's some people that were able to deflect completely. And there's been some people that have recovered to a degree, like, your Louis C.K.'s and stuff like that. He's not where he was, but he's doing stand-up. Like the world of stand-up comedy, he's fine. He's selling places out. He's not maybe doing movies or whatever quite yet. He's not quite at that level. Spacey is really done, and Spacey's really been put through the ringer, man. Like I said, he might deserve it. I don't know.
He might. I thought he was a great actor.
But Spacey, more than any of them, dude, he is just like on hard times. Like,
I don't feel bad for him.
Yeah, I mean, you should have invested your money, man. Damn, dude, I can't imagine. Michael Richards is back too. Yeah, I don't know about that. I saw him hawking his book on The View, and that was a weird interaction to say the least. Right? Yeah, I just don't. He said what he said, which was terrible about 18 years ago, and I kind of thought everybody kind of moved on, and he comes out 18 years later and he starts doing press runs. And he's apologizing for it again, like it's the next day. Why would you do that? It's because he's got a book to sell. It doesn't really come off genuine to me, because it's not like he feels like he needs to redeem himself, because that's part of the whole motif. That's part of the whole thing. He's going on The View and stuff like that, saying, "I cancel myself, and that's okay. I always have Seinfeld, but then why are you doing this? If it's not to clear something left of your conscience, you feel like you didn't already get off your chest 18 years ago. Why are you doing this? To sell your sleazy book." And I love Seinfeld, I love Kramer, but Michael Richards is
His stand-up stinks, man.
He's not a stand-up comedian. That was the whole thing. He should have never been on that stage. He was just trying to make some extra money and trying to see if like the Kramer stuff could translate to that career, and it can't. And there's a lot of people that do that, that try that. All the Jackass guys have tried that. I'm not like against it. I just think it's a little bit ambitious and a little bit almost maybe even disrespectful to like real stand-up comedians. It's kind of like saying, hey, I can do that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, I have this platform. I'm going to translate that. Like, why not? I can do stand-up. And it's like, hey, it's a little harder than it looks. And I know another guy that did it, Sean Weiss, which, you know, for him, it's fine because he came back from the brink. You know, he played Goldberg in the Mighty Ducks film, and he was Josh in Heavyweights, right? Everybody knows all those memes and stuff going around the TMZs, how he was like all cracked out and he weighed like 10 pounds and he was in bad shape, and he got sober and he looks great now and he's really getting his life on the mend. I'm not going to dog on that guy for like, hey, I'm going to go on the road. I'm going to do comedy. Like, all right. You know, whatever, man. If it's keeping you off the junk and keeping you in a positive headspace.
I'd love to interview that guy, man.
I would like to interview him. Dude, he was Josh, man. Josh, now good. I would say that, like,
he's in a couple of my favorite movies.
I would say, so when you were on crack, Josh was bad, but now Josh good. Right? All right, so let's finish up this trailer, right? It's got a couple seconds left.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
We're really
I
dragged
love
out
how
the-
they, I love how they have the text thing. Or did you see that? Like they have her phone number on there.
Yeah, it's cool. Cool marketing.
Yeah.
And if you text it, you're just going to get not constant text message alerts about the promo of the movie when it's dropping in your local area.
It's smart. I mean, it's
you'll probably get a bunch of text. It's election season. Get ready for all the text messages from both sides of the field telling you to vote for their candidates. Like they don't even try anymore. Like they should know who you're registered as. So like it happens all the time where the other side I'll get constantly bombarded during election season, local politicians and everything on the complete opposite of what my affiliation is. I'm like, why are you guys like, you know, this is just driving me crazy. You're not going to, you're going to change my mind in a text. Okay. You're right. I should vote for these.
Yeah. I should go the other way.
You're right.
So Mia Goth, of course, I mean, she's still probably the best horror actress right now, in my opinion.
Yeah.
She's fantastic. I mean, a lot of people say Jenna Ortega, but I think Jenna Ortega sucks when it comes to acting.
I don't think she's like a scream queen though. I don't.
Yeah.
There's nothing. I don't have anything against Jenna Ortega or anything. I mean, she's whatever. But Mia Goth she's really leaning into these obscure movies. Infinity, even if it's not like directly horror, these infinity pools and things like that.
Oh, that was great. Yeah.
I didn't see it, but just these obscure and these horror films, it's pretty cool. And she's got something about her. Like when I saw X, I didn't think she was attractive or anything like that. She just but she was kind of playing this lot lizard type. You know, she's very homely, but I'm saying now that
super attractive, man.
I do now. It's that you watch her and you start liking her work and you see her different faces. You kind of get used to her in a way. I'm like, oh yeah, I get it. I get it.
Speaking of that movie, Infinity Pool, maybe we should do that for a show because you still need to watch that, man. I want you to watch that.
Yeah, we got a whole laundry list. No, that's a good idea. We'll have to jot it down. I mean, somebody still has to watch Beekeeper.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta watch that for next week.
Yeah. I mean, Silhouette. I mean, it's not a bad point. Jenna Ortega is young and pretty. Therefore, Hollywood is putting her in everything. It's more than skill. It's more than a bunch of stuff. It's literally whatever the it factor is. It could be anything.
Well, I think Mia's a good actress too, though.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man. Hey, guys, will you guys entertain us for a second because we want to show you one thing. We don't have to watch it for long. We talk a lot about our boy Michael Bauer on this show. Todd, do you mind pulling it up, finding the video?
Oh God, I'll have to look for it.
Okay, it can't be that hard. It's got to be one of the most recent videos he posted. So Michael Bauer, he played Donkeylips on the 90s Nickelodeon show Salute Your Shorts. I wouldn't even entertain this. I got a moth in here, dude. Jeez
I know.
Louise.
I got like a fruit fly or something that's going across.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
even entertain like even going over this, but he puts this stuff out there for everybody to see, man. So I don't think there's anything wrong with showing everybody. I mean, I'm sure he would appreciate the views because that's clearly what he's trying to get is hits. But I don't know, man. This was just insane.
We already talked about the toilet tacos a while back, I think.
Yeah, yeah, you guys aren't going to see this anywhere else but here, man. Trust me. This isn't getting reposted. But go ahead and pull it up. But
I'm looking for it because I sent you the exact timestamp. I think like 2 weeks. Let me pull it.
Toilet mushrooms, though. Silhouette,
What?
that is fucking nasty.
What?
Toilet mushrooms, though, is that the fungus like on your nasty toilet? Gosh, looks like the fungus from Mario Brothers movie. All those mushrooms. I don't know. If you can't find it, we don't have to do it. But
No. I'm looking. I'm trying to go back and
just go on his channel. Go on his channel and just.
I'll go on the
sort-
channel. I just thought I sent you the timestamp. Okay.
No, it's not. Well, we're just gonna skim it. Yeah, let's watch the beginning of one of them or whatever. But
all right, hold on. Let me see here.
no, Silhouette. I think I remember you telling me about the guy that cooked and ate that. It's making me want to vomit in my mouth just thinking about it. That's so fucking disgusting. I don't even want to look at that message, to be honest with you. It's so gross.
All right, I'm trying to go through it right here. Hold on.
Okay, so I'll preface the video though. So you have the video, just trying to find a spot.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the spot.
So he posted this video where he's I guess he says he did this like in an acting he would do this as like an acting thing before a role. He would listen to music in some headphones to where obviously only he can hear the music, and he would sing along and belt out the emotions and just let the song carry itself away and let his emotions flow, and it would just let out a range of whatever he was feeling through the lyrics, and it would prepare him to do a scene or whatever. But are you ready?
No.
How long was that damn video? How long?
Okay. Okay. All right. Let me. All right. He's okay. So he's getting into character here.
Okay.
So let me start sharing.
And I want to preface, he puts this out there for people to see.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he wants people to watch it, and we're doing him a favor because it is entertaining.
Oh, it was a highlight of my day because I was just at work, and then I pulled this up and I started watching it. I'm like, oh my God, Aaron, you got to watch this, man. This is fantastic. I mean, his voice is just amazing.
Yeah. So he's going to demonstrate him singing. Yeah, what happens if you full screen it? Okay. Give us some volume.
We're not going to get demonetized for this, I don't think.
Yeah, trust me. To preface, he sings 2 tracks, both by the band Pearl Jam. I shouldn't have even told you that much because it'd be fun to see if you can guess the song, because the people I showed it to didn't even know it was Pearl Jam. All right, so go ahead and start this. I can't.
She's an empty canvas under sheets of clay. Well, they spread out before me as her body lies still.
That's not the lyrics.
Oh, 500.
Looks like he's taking a shit. Why is he trying to do the better?
Around the sun. Yes, the earth to the sun.
I like how he did the Elvis lip curl, dude.
Away here, I'll taste it and breathe. Has taken its turn. Ooh, how no lot.
literally looks like he's taking a shit.
He gave me all that she wore. And now my
Wait, I gotta hear this part.
hand broke the clouds of what was everything.
That's his mic.
All the bitter
Yeah.
shells
He's
had
crying.
washed in black.
There's like tears coming out.
Tattooed everything.
This is the point of the exercise.
Yeah.
He's gonna do. I'll take a walk outside. I'll take a walk outside. I gotta hear. I gotta hear.
All right.
That's it. I gotta hear a little more. Oh, yeah, Kelly. I think he's got. I think he's passing a kidney stone. That's actually perfect. That's probably legit. But all right, let me hear this part, and then we'll skip a little bit to the next song, and we'll listen to a little bit of that because I like the end of the song. You know, where he's doing like the.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I take a walk outside. I'm surrounded by some kids.
He's feeling it. Look at him.
Oh, you can feel their laughter.
Why? Why would you do this?
Oh, and daunted thoughts that spin. I'm spinning. Whoa, I'm spinning. How quick the sun can fade away.
Okay. Oh, just skip a little bit so we can hear like the doo-doo-doo-doo. I gotta hear him do that, dude. I have to hear it.
This song's almost over, and then we'll cut it.
But I have to say so. But this is also the yeah. Hold on, that's actually hilarious, gamer guy. This comment, breaking news: Eddie Vedder is fucking dead, dude. So this is the point of the exercise. He's really vibing with the lyrics. He's probably translating them into personal experiences, and he is just exercising these demons in him, and he's crying. He's getting. So I'm not dogging that.
Exercise.
I'm not dogging that. It's just. It's something, man. He's putting his balls out there, right? I mean, because he has to know he doesn't sound great.
Michael, why would you do this, Michael?
I don't think that's the point of this exercise, and you know, but let's go ahead and finish it. I have to hear the end. He purposely has his mic cut out for monetization. I think he's trying to get demonetized.
All been washed in black, tattooed everything. The glove gone back.
He's eye fucking me.
World to black.
He is eye fucking me. Staring into my soul right now.
All that I am, all I'll be. Yeah.
That is his bathroom. It might smell in there. That's where he makes his toilet tacos too.
I know someday you'll have a beautiful life. In somebody.
The West was.
Oh no, Kevin Costner!
Don't
Don't ruin
Come on,
this,
Kevin.
Kevin's awesome, dude. Mute it for a second.
Why?
Mute it, and then skip it. Kevin Costner's too good for this video. We gotta get it off him.
Can it be?
No, Kevin Costner saving the day. Let it out, Michael. Take me to church. Take me to church. Is this entertaining? Is this like I find this very entertaining.
Yeah.
We're waiting for the music. See, the music's. We got these gaps. We got to hear him do the outro though.
tearing into your soul, man. Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, Silhouette, what do you mean it's too much, man? Yeah, Ishmael, there you go. I hear the voice of a Chad. Scared the shit out of me the first time I heard that. Like, oh god, he's not done. I was going about my day or whatever, and then all of a sudden, All right, I think he might need some laxatives.
What is he doing, Michael? What are you doing? Don't do this.
Michael Bauer, he's putting this out there, and he puts all these sort of baity videos out there trying to go viral, which is, it's fine, man. Like, he wants nothing more than these videos to catch on. If you follow his content, he's this guy he's kind of in on the joke. You know he is. Right? He wouldn't be making toilet tacos where he puts a strainer above his fucking commode and he strains birria fucking meat over it, and he's literally making toilet tacos and he eats them.
Yeah.
Like, he's doing this stuff on purpose. And he posts these rants, and I mean, I guess I won't talk about the pee thing, the pee period, because he deleted that video. The next day he's like, oh shit, maybe maybe that one's going a bridge too far. So I won't bring that up because he took it down. But this is out there, man. Like,
crazy.
What do you think he doesn't want this to go viral? Of course he does.
Yeah.
He wants to be the next Boogie 2988 and not fuck it up like Boogie 2988. But anyway, go ahead and play a little bit. I just want to hear a little bit of that ending, and then honestly, I just want to skip all the way to the end to the last song. We don't have to even listen to the next song. The fucking end of Yellow Ledbetter is the best.
All right.
Okay.
So I want you to name that song below.
Wait. Oh, geez, what is it?
Okay,
yeah.
So.
All right, yeah, go to the end of Yellow Ledbetter. He's probably singing it there. Go. Yeah, he's got to have headphones on.
If there's any other things I know what a back show.
Wait.
Can you see now? Oh, the blackboard. Yeah, they go away. I feed them.
When he does the I don't want to stay, all that stuff at the end, it's so crazy.
I don't want to stay.
Well.
Make me cry.
He added that. He said that. He's trying to bring it on. He's trying to do it.
Well,
see?
I mean, that's actors. Yeah.
Wait.
He's trying to get the waterworks going. Come on.
You
got this. You got this, Michael. Come on.
Probably. They're probably just glad he's not dead. Like, oh, okay, he's alive. We were concerned about the smell. That's terrible. I shouldn't say that. Yeah, we got to listen to all this. Come on, Michael. Just get with it. We get it. This is the solo. Okay, here we go.
Can you see me? Yeah, they go away. I see that.
I just want to hear the end. Come on.
And I know I don't want.
Okay, here we are.
Oh Lord, I don't want to stay. I don't want to stay.
That is the worst. That is nowhere.
Stay. No.
Wait, and he's gonna croon here. Oh, watch. It's funny. At the end of the song. Won't you stay? Watch. Watch this. What the fuck? It's like somebody dying. Look at him. I can't. He's staring right at me, guys. While he's moaning like he's fucking coming. I don't know what to do. This. All right, it's enough of that shit. We should turn this off, guys. Oh, so we don't really do that too often, and I feel conflicted because I don't want to be these guys that are just like reacting and making fun of somebody, but like I really feel like he's putting this out there, man. He knows what he's doing, and I'm like, you know what? He's putting it out there. He's sharing it himself.
Yeah, I have no issue
Why
with it.
can't we share it?
I watch his videos. I have no problem with Michael. I think he's entertaining.
I think he's got problems personally, but
He does.
you know,
He's entertaining. I still like his YouTube channel.
Silhouette, what's up? Thank you so much. This dump inside of me, it's so stinky. I'm constipated, but I can't control it. Toilet skillet, what the fuck? I mean, that's a way to get us to say whatever the fuck you want, I guess. You throw us a couple bucks, I'll read whatever you type. I don't know what the hell I just said.
Thanks, Silhouette.
Anyway, goodness gracious. So how do you guys all feel after that? Hopefully you're okay. I feel like I said, he took me to church.
Yeah, we normally don't do that.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny though? I have to give him some credit. I have not, I was a big Pearl Jam fan back in the day. So was Riverman. I haven't really listened to a lot of Pearl Jam in the last handful of years. I kind of haven't been in that mode. After I saw this video, I wanted to listen to Pearl Jam, and I started spinning the first few records. He kind of made me want to listen to Pearl Jam. So,
yeah, Live on Two Legs is still one of my favorite live albums ever. So I dig that.
Fuck that. Live on Two Legs from the Bathroom is my favorite. That's my favorite version.
There you go.
Yeah, all press is good press. It's just no, I'm not gonna. He's trying to make it work. We're all just trying to make it work out, man.
He's just trying to get some money, which is fine. Whatever, no problem.
I'm sure Michael would go to that convention that you're going to, Gamer Guy. Why don't you put a good word in, man? He'll travel. We watched a vlog of him going to my old hometown, and they interviewed him for some like college talk show at local theater, and he'll travel, man. You should tell the people your local con, say, hey, bring Michael Bauer out here and let him sign some Zeke the Plumber stuff and Donkeylips stuff. You could buy his shirts, man. Which is funny.
It's funny. It's funny. Is a lot of these YouTubers, like, I don't follow like the really big YouTube channels. It's more of the smaller people where I find more entertaining. Yeah, like Bauer, I find him interesting. I mean, Feldman, of course, stuff like these people are fascinating to me. I don't know why, but I don't know. That's just me.
So I've always felt that way. Even the heyday of YouTube, I think it was really peaking maybe 10 years ago. And I was kind of always like that, where I think if 50 to 200,000 subs, there's something about like that sweet spot, that under 500,000, where they're kind of still getting away with murder, but they have a nice loyal fan base, and they're able to, you have a couple 100,000 subs, dude, you're going to get a lot of support. You can go to conventions, you could do your thing, but you're not quite under the radar. I don't think so much as like who would really want to be like a Mr. Beast type, where you're basically a bigger celebrity than most movie
money,
stars.
but that's it. I mean,
billionaire, but then you're like just an enterprise. You have everybody helping you run stuff. You're just it's just an organization. But literally, you're a celebrity. Yeah. You can't do any, dude. They're not gonna go and try and you know how it is. Like, the bigger you are, the people want to tear you down. People will make stuff up about you. People will try and dig up shit about you and try to spin shit about you. I wouldn't ever want to be that guy. I don't want to be under scrutiny or under that microscope. And these guys that are like a couple 100,000 subs, no one gives a shit to that degree. Just their fans, man. Just the people that listen to them.
Those are the people actually still having fun, in my opinion. Like, if you're making all that money, the fun goes out the window, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. And these days, Silhouette, people could say whatever the fuck they want, the craziest shit, and it's just one of these things where public opinion. I just wouldn't want it, man. And as far as the money goes, why would anybody want to be a billionaire? That's just like too much money, man. Because that's more than generational wealth. It's like you'd have to do responsible things with that money, and that's a lot of responsibility. And when you're like a billionaire, you have people of status coming to you for loans. You got political people eating at you for
Ugh,
like donate.
yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
dude, no, like give me a couple $1 million. I'll make that work, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Silhouette, if I was a billionaire, that would be going to charity. Absolutely. It's just
Yeah.
I think if God blesses you with that kind of fortune, it's up to you to share it, man.
Solve the homeless problem.
We have a serious
Absolutely.
problem with like, we shouldn't have these people that have $50 billion and $100 billion. Like what? It's so weird.
Why? Yeah.
It's so odd, but I don't want to get off on that tangent. But anyway, hey, Todd, didn't you want to talk about a certain 4K? He's got a 4K to review.
Oh shit.
Did you not? You had something.
No, I did. Let me grab it.
All right, Bauer. Jeez Louise, man. Get your life together. You'd think you would have this stuff ready and have it right at the desk just to kind of pull up. Like, oh, yeah, it's right here. But, yeah, Silhouette, I couldn't. It's just crazy. I think at a certain point, it would become meaningless because once you've paid off your house and you've got just endless money in the bank to live on, and there's only so many vacations you can take. It's literally just kind of gathering interest, and then what's it for? You got to do something with it. Bauer will haunt my dreams tonight. I don't know, man. It's the voice of a nightingale. Beautiful stuff. I wonder if Michael Bauer ever watches Terminator 2 and he gets jealous of Danny Cooksky and he's like, I should have been John Connor's best friend in that movie. That should have been me. But all right, River's finally ready. For the record, I was telling him how irresponsible you'd think you would have like the movie ready like at your day. Like, oh, it's funny you should say.
You know what? I totally forgot. So, quick story. My wife comes home with a pool for the kids.
A kiddie pool?
Kiddie pool. So I had to spend 2.5 hours with this small air compressor. I need to get a bigger one, blowing up a kiddie pool, bringing that out back, and then I had to set up a slip and slide for the kids and everything like that. So, man, I had everything ready, and then I must have put this back in my collection.
That's
sort of
funny.
So,
you mentioned the kiddie pool because yesterday the wife was like, hey, let's buy a kiddie pool. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
You see any kids? She's like, I just want to lay in a pool and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, in the Midwest, nobody has pools. No. So I could see where, that was a common thing to have kiddie pools to bring them out. Do the Homer Simpson. You lay in the kiddie pool with a beer on your belly and a hot dog.
I do it all the time.
But in Arizona, where I live, literally every other house has a swimming pool and a nice ass one. So I honestly felt like we're gonna be the laughing stock. We got to make sure this is put somewhere where no one can see, like
nobody
from their
can
window.
see you. Nobody can see you anyway. So who cares, man?
I was thinking, it's like, oh, look, we got to angle it just right. Maybe my one neighbor, if they were like looking from their side, we got to put it over here to make sure we're out of blind. But we chose to have a garden. We got a lot of big garden going on and planning. And I'm like, the pool would be so expensive to maintain. And then it's getting really hot. Like there's days where I'm like, man, I would totally use a pool right now. But that's one day, a few days. Like, you know how much it costs to maintain a pool, man? I'm just not there yet.
Put a kiddie pool on your patio right under the fan, dude. So that'd be perfect. You just sitting there.
Yeah, but that's where like the patio furniture and the chill area is. What am I supposed to do with all that?
You can move it for a few weeks, man. The pool's where it's at.
Oh yeah, my mom will love that. It's where she lives basically. She smokes out there nonstop.
Well, she can put her feet in the pool while you're sitting in there, dude.
I'm just gonna be laying in the pool talking to my mom.
Your mom's splashing around with her feet, dude.
Me and the wife, just like in the pool. And my mom, kicking her feet. Like, oh, yeah, that's a great visual.
My wife and I and the kids all get in the pool, man. The kiddie pool, dude. We don't give a fuck.
Anyway, I almost fear in the ACDC, the Arizona heat would almost pop a balloon.
It might.
Because it gets so hot here, man. But anyway, I digress. We're going to talk about a film. What movie you got for us?
So I picked this up from Kino, I want to say 3 or 4 months ago. They had a sale going on. I've never seen this film. I heard mixed things about it, and I watched it, and I don't know if anybody's seen it. I don't know if you've seen it. The Boogans.
I haven't seen it. I've heard all about it. I haven't actually watched it, though.
So this is a very interesting film. This film takes place. This is a film from the '80s. It takes place in like a mining town in Colorado, and basically, um, this couple and their two friends go to the mining town. They're moving to the mining town for a job, and they move into a house. The two guys move into the or go into the mine. They work at the mine, and then they go into an abandoned mine and blow it up, and then crazy shit starts happening. So this is a really cool creature feature movie. If you're into creature features, I was blown away, man. I thought it was a great movie. I highly recommend it. I think I ended up giving it like 7.5 out of 10. I thought it was really well done. The actors are great, man. Like the 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 scares and the gore, the special effects were there weren't a ton of it. I mean, what they did have in there was good. But the actual story and the actual the 4K and everything, it looks beautiful in the snow and everything. Takes place in the snow in Colorado. But I think it's Utah, but it's supposed to be Colorado.
Is there any truth to this comment? Boogans is like a Goosebumps monster.
Kind of. I mean, it's a creepy type of monster that lives in the caves or in the mines. But no, it's definitely cool if you're into those sort of things. There's some decent gore, but the characters are great, man. It flies by like that, and it's a cool ending too. So
I've always heard mixed things about it. That's why I never really saw too many glowing reviews about it. I don't think that's why I was ever in a rush to see it, but it's on my watch list. But since you like it, it's got the Todd stamp of approval, the mushroom stamp of approval. I'll give it a watch. But Kino usually sucks on their special features. Is there anything going on there? Is it Dolby? What's going on?
yeah, so this is a HDR Dolby Vision Master of the 35 millimeter negative, which some people said it looked like shit, but I thought it looked great because there's a lot of outdoor daytime scenes where it looks good. So I thought it looked solid. It has an audio commentary, of course, with the director. It has 2 audio commentaries, and then it has a featurette on there. So it doesn't have a whole lot. Featurette's cool and everything. The man
At least it's
who
got a
made
featurette.
movies-
That's kind of like the bare minimum, dude. Like put a featurette. These we're going back to the Wave 1 DVD era now, where the special features are the scene selection. So just give me a featurette. I don't need a lot, to be honest with you. Give me a commentary, a credible commentary, by the way. I don't want like the best boy who worked on like 1 week of the second unit. I want I want to hear from the cast, the director or the writer, and featurette, man.
And I was surprised. I had no expectations going into this movie. 95 minutes, blow through it. But the characters are just very interesting characters, and good acting in it. So I would recommend checking it out if you're into creature features type of thing. Give it a watch. So
awesome. As long as it's not a Chud movie, I like creature features. All right. So let's move on. Do we have any, before we get into our final segment, the Choose Your Destiny, which I'm proud of this week, by the way, is there any questions? Is there anything anybody wants to talk about before we kind of get into that groove? Anything on your minds? Anybody? Any what have you guys been watching? Anything you suggest that we should be watching?
Yeah, because other than the boogans, I haven't watched a whole lot lately. I get maybe 1 or 2 movies a week in me.
I watched Edmund. What's Edmund? Tell us a little bit about it. Do you know what Edmund is, Todd?
No,
With William H. Macy.
Okay.
Is it streaming? Where's it streaming from? We'll check it out. My watch list is loaded, man. I haven't been watching a whole lot, and I've just been consumed by this stupid film, man. It's on Prime. Okay, so I'll have to add it to the list. I've been stressing the film, man. I got to go to Mexico this weekend. That's been a headache, man, because it's like I had a place to stay. Then it's like yesterday, we probably can't stay there now. Like, I got to find an Airbnb. Like, great. That's just one more thing I got to do last minute. And then, such and such party was supposed to go to, and we need him. And he's like, oh, this guy bailed. Like, well, this is fucking great. Am I the only fucking person going down to Mexico? Like, what the hell? What the fuck is this? I'm just really stressed out, man. But if anybody
So what are you
cares
staying in a
about it.
resort or what? What are you doing?
No, I was gonna stay at a house, somebody's house. I'm not
Oh,
staying at a
really?
resort. It's for the film. I'm not going there on vacation.
Oh,
I'm going there for the weekend because the color correction, the studio is down there that we're doing the
oh,
color correction
okay.
through. And so I got to go oversee that. So, with any luck, if everything goes according to plan, which if anybody out there has made any kind of film, nothing goes to plan. You make dates, you set time frames, they are all elapsed. You go through people, you deal with personalities and whatever. But
You want to know
anyway,
what would be funny? If you dressed up like one of the Rambo Last Blood cholos did
oh yeah,
with the
I got I
with the
got an
flannel and
I
everything,
got a
dude.
new button down flannel. I got a
Yes,
new button down
right down
flannel.
there.
I can do it. I can wear a flat bill and put it like down my eyes like suicidal tendencies, dude. And yeah, I can
Yeah,
do it. I just watched Blood In, Blood Out. I'm so ready for it. Have you seen Blood
there
In,
you go.
Blood Out, by the way?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I
I don't,
loved it. I
I
loved
don't remember a whole lot of it, but I've watched
I
it.
I would love we can't do a commentary for Blood In, Blood Out because that movie is 3.5 hours long.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think that's happening unless we did it in two parts. And I guess we could do that for something sometimes. I guess who says we couldn't? It might make for a weird flow. But I tell you what, Blood In, Blood Out is almost like two movies anyway. I feel like there's a natural stopping point.
Yeah.
It's like we go through all the stuff in the past, and then like then it becomes a prison movie. I feel like there's a breaking point, but I loved Blood In, Blood Out, man. It was so kind of over the top, but also a lot of fun. Love the cast. I would love to do some kind of podcast about it. But anyway, yeah, with any luck, going down to the studio this weekend, and we are finishing the color grading. So after that, all I got left, guys, is like the online stuff, working on like the captions and the translations and all that crap. That's not going to be a huge deal, but it's really just finishing the sound and the music, which I'm doing with the sound guy. And but after this weekend, I should be able to finally show images of the film, which is good. I just want something to show. And then once we finish the sound and all that good stuff, we'll then cut a teaser and then we'll put it out there. And I've pretty much already decided I think that's going to be a revival thing. Why not? I mean,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think they can belong on here, right? You guys want to see like the updates and the teasers and all that stuff on our channel? I think that'd be great. And
Yeah, we can discuss it on the weekly podcast or whatever you want to do, man.
yeah, so anyway, that's all there is to it. So once we wrap the music and we have that teaser out there, I am going to be launching a Kickstarter to help carry the burden on getting this thing finished in post. Obviously nobody has to feel pressure to do it, but this thing has cost me like $15,000 at this point of my own
Nate.
money. $15,000 out of my own pocket, dude. I am fucking drained. I am
Yeah,
this
yeah.
thing. Hopefully somebody fucking likes it because this has been like a year and a half of my fucking life, dude. So much money, and I am just the well is tapped. And but yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to the point where it's done, and then we can start trying to get in some festivals and all that good stuff. Let's see here. Aaron, check out Super Dark Times, decent little flick. I see a slight kinship with this in one of the faves, Pet Cemetery 2. Totally different kind of movie though. Really, it's called Super Dark Time. If it's
Okay.
anything like Pet Cemetery 2, I need to put that in my watch list right now
Yeah, I will
before I
too.
forget. Because I tend to say I'm gonna go back and do that, and then I forget because I am old. So I'm gonna do it right now. Why it is fresh
I've
in
s-
mind.
I have I seen Super Dark Times?
All right, it's in my list. And
I want to
then
say I've seen this and I enjoyed it. I'll have to go back and check it out though.
okay. So wait, hold on. It's like a Larry Clark film. It's like Bully. Uh
Is this where
Larry,
like that's like the
don't
neighbor?
don't spoil too much. But Larry Clark films, man. Thanks for bracing me. If it's anything like a Larry Clark film, I got to be ready for it, and I can't watch that with a wife, dude. If it's
Okay.
like a Larry Clark film. So, but yeah, I'll report back. What do we got here? Ghostface is based off the serial killer Danny Rawling, who killed 6 college kids, 1 child, and 1 elderly man in Florida. What?
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Was it? How close was it? How much did they take from it? Was he putting a mask on? Was he calling people? Was he just They had to have taken some element. Maybe he was stalking them on the phone, type of thing, or
I don't know. That's interesting. I didn't know that, Kelly.
yeah, that's wild. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. We're gonna go ahead and do Choose Your Destiny. I'm proud of this one. Hopefully, it's a tough decision from Todd. And it's going to take a little bit. He's got to let me preface everything. There's a setup with this, all right? And you guys have to you know what? I think I just always ask Todd, and Todd always just asks me, but I want to know what you guys think. This is a would you rather. Choose Your Destiny is basically a would you rather situation. You're presented with 2 options, and you got to pick. Simple enough, right? So let's go ahead and pull it up here. All right. All right, so Todd, before I show you this image, you got to let me explain the situation, okay?
Yep.
All right, before you talk, I'm going to show you the image, but let me get it out there. Guys, choose your destiny. Hear me out. Todd, you have 2 choices. It involves living in purgatory. You can either live in purgatory, perpetually stuck at Camp Crystal Lake, where Jason is always on the prowl. Like he's not sleeping in the lake for a year at a time. He's not buried and he's just waiting for someone to electrocute him. He's constantly stalking. So it's just a perpetual Friday the 13th third act Jason movie, right? So that's perpetual. Never stops. That is your purgatory. Can't catch your breath. You're always trying to find places to hide. You know, you never get to enjoy peace of mind anymore because Jason's right on your tail. Okay, you got it. First option, right?
Yep.
Second option, or you have to live in purgatory in Haddonfield where there is no Michael Myers. Michael Myers is dead. It's peaceful old Haddonfield. But you have to bed down old Laurie Strode from the new Halloween trilogy, and she demands anal every day. Every day. So you basically got to choose your ghoul. On one hand, you can go to the grocery store and you're not going to get hacked up. You can get all your favorite meals. You could, when she's not trying to jump your bones 24/7, you can squeeze in a movie that you want to watch and enjoy. It's probably like when you're a parent to a lot of kids. You spend a little bit longer in the bathrooms than you need to because it's your only source of privacy. You maybe take a little bit longer of a shower. Maybe Lori tries to knock on the door and take a shower with you. And you're like, no, I just got it. No, it's all right. But you have a little bit of peace of mind. But you got to fuck old Lori. Crazy old Lori, and you probably live in her like fucking doomsday house, all right? And then, like I said, she demands anal every night, and it's a loose fucking bagpipe. Let me tell you, it's like it's singing to you as you're fucking going at it, right? Right. So, or you are just constantly being pursued by Jason, and there's probably nobody else. It's just you. It's just you, and that's it. You're alone. All right, come on. I'm curious what people say here before you answer, Todd. You probably have to think about it. Maybe you do, maybe you don't.
I already know.
You already know. Give me a second here. All right, let's go here. So Silhouette chooses the Gilf. All right, great. He chooses the Gilf, and he says that's an easy choice. Okay, very interesting. All right, Silhouette. Let's see. Jamie Lee Curtis with the right hairdo and look can kind of be hot, but look. I said specifically, not Jamie Lee Curtis, not dressed up going to the award show Jamie Lee Curtis. You are getting old Lori from the David Gordon Green trilogy. Don't twist my words now. That is different. Right? Gamer Guy, what is his vote? Right up the septic cavern. Does that mean that's where you're going? Wow, you guys are going for it. All right, Ishmael, where's your vote? Wow, getting real creative with the choose your destinies, Aaron. Absolutely, man. I gotta make you think. Right? this is eternity. This is like getting married. You got a big choice to make. You got to know if you're in it, because this is commitment. You're putting the ring on one of these people's fingers. You're going to put it on Jason, who's going to perpetually try to kill you, or you got to put it on old ass Laurie Strode, who's perpetually trying to fuck you to your dead. You know, it's just they're going to penetrate you one way or another, each one of them. So that's cool. So yeah, no freaking contest. That's what Silhouette says. I'd rather that than getting chased forever by Jason. Okay. All right. Well, presumably facing eternal oblivion if he catches up. I feel like if you were Jason, you could make the argument that, you know what, I'm going to choose Jason and then I'm just going to let him fucking kill me. I'm just going to fucking end it. But you know what? That is totally your option as well in the Laurie Strode universe. In Haddonfield, you can hang yourself. Eventually, she has to go pack up. She has to go to the fucking pharmacy and buy more. What's that shit she takes to take shits? What does she fucking pitch all the time?
Oh,
the colon blow
Activia.
shit. What Activia? Eventually, she's gonna run low on Activia, and maybe she makes you go out and get the Activia, probably. But maybe she wants to get some fresh air. You've been fucking her too hard, too raw. She's got to get a break from that fucking stank in the bedroom you guys got going on 24/7. So she wants to catch her breath, take a stroll to the pharmacy, and buy her own Activia. That is your chance to fucking step on the stool and fucking end it. So you could have that fate, whichever. So I don't want to get too crazy with that. Hold on. Gushido, that's a great question. Are you the only person stuck with the Jason at camp? Absolutely. Todd is alone. In Haddonfield, he's with society. He has just got a ball and chain called Laurie Strode that he has to fuck anally every night.
Wait,
as much as she wants. But on Grant Crystal Lake, you are the only one. Jason is pursuing you nonstop. There is no distraction.
No, there is distractions because
Why?
Friday the 13th Part 2.
No.
You go to the bar and everything like that.
No. This is my fucking Choose Your Destiny, asshole. You can't fucking add shit. You are on camp. They didn't go to the bar at camp. You are on Camp Crystal Lake, man. You can't hop on a boat and go to Manhattan from the lake.
Nobody's going to be visiting Camp Crystal Lake while you're there.
No. This is like hell. This is purgatory. You are in purgatory, a Camp Crystal Lake purgatory.
Anybody else in Haddonfield? Or
yes,
no?
I've said this how many times, guys? Is Todd deaf?
Okay, so other people
did Michael Bauer
Haddonfield?
blow out your fucking eardrums earlier? Listen,
okay.
I'm gonna paint it for you really simply one more time. Camp Crystal Lake purgatory. You are the only one in Camp Crystal Lake. We'll even add something to it. It is perpetually nighttime. Right? Jason is constantly pursuing you. It's third act Friday the 13th film for eternity. Just you. You can't hop on a boat and get to Manhattan from the lake like they like to make you think you can. Nobody's coming to visit. The sun's never going to come up. There's no other people. Nothing. It's on you. Or you live a normal life in Haddonfield where you grow old. You can get food you like. You can watch new movies as they come out. And there's other people. You just have to fuck Jamie Lee Curtis's fucking old crusty ass anytime she wants it. And she is a nympho in this universe. She wants it all the time. Your dick is going to fall off most likely. And you at her beck and call. That she's going to have her little bell. And I'm just saying. But everything outside of that is normal. So you got to choose your destiny here. And I'm tired of you fucking stalling, all right? So go ahead. Hold on. We'll get more comments. This is fun. I got. So that was a great question. I really liked it. Ishmael, she still got them tits though. So there's that. Yeah. All right. Well, it's not going to do Todd a lot of good because she's constantly wanting to be railed from behind.
All right. I got my answer.
All right. So hold on really quick. Watch it. Which Matt Strode with Margot Robbie or Gal Gadot just can't fuck all alone. Nah, come on. We're just adding to it. Todd. Choose your destiny.
So, this might surprise you, but I would choose Camp Crystal Lake.
No, it doesn't surprise me at all. I knew you were going to fucking say it.
And you want to know why? Is because I have 8 to 10 films of way to slow down Jason. So I can basically tie chains around him, dump him in the bottom of the lake, and then I could spend the next 12 to 16 hours going fishing or doing something fun until he comes up from the lake. I can electrocute him. I can do whatever, man. I can take care of Jason. I can hang out on the lake. I can boat. I can do a campfire. I can find shit to eat. I can do whatever. I'd rather have him chasing me than Strode.
Just going
Old
constantly,
old
Todd,
crusty
I'm
ass.
ready for you again.
Oh,
I
yeah,
hope you load it up.
yeah. So basically, I mean, it's death either way. So,
Look,
and then if Jason ends up killing me later, so be it. Whatever.
eventually you're going to tire out, but this is purgatory, so you can't die. You're just going to you can't die. You're just going to constantly get murdered, and you'll respawn. I don't fucking know. You'll get tortured to death and respawn like in a game. Gushy asks he asked a great question. Gwait? I can't. I'm talking like Michael Bauer, dude. It's contagious. Gwait, do you get telekinetic powers while at camp? No, Todd is a normal guy. He doesn't get like Corey Feldman weird powers. You can't get in Jason's head. Well, I guess you could shave your head and pull that shit. Jason. But I'm gonna give Todd that leeway. Technically, you could fight back, and if you have ways of getting Jason occupied, whatever means, if you could pull that off and to buy you some time, I guess that's fair. But just know you can't. He will get out. You can't.
I figured he would get out. Absolutely. But it could buy me 12 hours. It could buy me 12 years. You never know.
Or you might not even do it once.
Yeah.
Because it's like if you want to by your logic, you could somehow strap cinder blocks to his feet, and he would really probably never get out of Crystal Lake. So I don't like this. I think you would have to respawn no matter what. But let's give you a respawn window. You take Jason out, you get a couple hours respawn.
Well, then I'd take those couple hours and I would do what I want to do. Absolutely.
What do we have here? Okay. Yeah, hold on. This is good. It's an eternal forest. You can't escape, though. Absolutely. It's purgatory logic. It loops. There's no end. If you reach the Camp Crystal Lake sign, you are right back at the other end. You're never getting out of it. So even if Todd...
Camp Crystal Lake. I'd be all about that.
It's constantly nighttime, though. And even if you have that 12 hours, you're going to have to sleep. You're going to go mad.
Why do you have to sleep?
Yeah, it's purgatory. Maybe not. But that would be part of the hell if you were tired. If you didn't get tired, it wouldn't be so bad. If you just had constant energy. Because I feel like you'd have to eat. I feel like you'd have to somehow forage for food in the woods and shit like that, and eat toilet mushrooms and stuff like that you find on the side of a tree.
You wouldn't because you'd respawn. So who cares?
I guess you're right. You're just going to constantly suffer. You're finding holes in my, okay, I'll give it to you. Let's see here. Wait. I got to read these comments.
I probably become friends with Jason after the purgatory.
Dude, he's a mute. He doesn't talk.
He can kill me as many times as he wants. I don't care.
No, because you're gonna feel every ounce of pain, dude. It's it's never gonna end.
That's fine. Well, I'm gonna respawn. So.
No, you know what? I don't like that idea anymore. I don't like the fact that you respawn. I think you just constantly feel the pain, and
you're
you just
in purgatory.
You have to get away. I'd be like, just stab me for God's sake. Yeah, absolutely bullshit. You didn't mention the loop. I did. What else? What do you think purgatory is? I already said he can't get off. He can't go to fucking Manhattan from the lake. He can't do any of that stuff. He is stuck there. Nobody's coming in. It's purgatory.
You just strap cinder blocks to your feet and you just go down in the lake and you're done.
Maybe redeem Jason, and maybe you can play board games with him for all eternity. Jason died. Jason died in the 1950s. That would be the worst game of Trivial Pursuit ever. He wouldn't know shit past ever. And he died when he was a kid. Let's see. Jason has some good in him. Jason killed a rapist. All right. This is prime discussion. Absolutely. These are good points, guys. Gushy, too bad Donkeylips couldn't keep you company while fighting Jason. He would be the guy you push over. And you let the zombies get him. Buy you some time. Jason wouldn't even care. He would just fucking walk right past him.
No. Don't do Donkeylips like that. He'd be like the kid in Hook, with it goes into
the cannonball.
He goes down the steps and knocks Jason over, dude.
I think before he got through 3 tumbles, he would have a heart attack and he would give out. He would just fold out and be dead. And then Jason would probably look at him okay. In fact, it's purgatory. So if he was there with you in purgatory and you can't die and he respawns, Donkeylips would just have perpetual heart attacks. Can you imagine? You just like every day you'd be like, and you'd have to witness that, and you'd have to give him like mouth to mouth. You'd have to be like, I'm coming for, you know. Now you'd be like, no, fuck, I'll just wait for you to respawn. I'll meet you at the other side of camp. I'm not fucking kissing you. Your breath, you ate those toilet tacos, dude. I know what you eat. I'm not fucking going. But
salami.
Yeah, what do we got here? Chucky was based off a killer doll, Robert the Doll. Oh, I know that. You put Robert the Doll on that island too. I don't give a fuck. You want Robert the Doll is creepy, dude. That little sailor doll or whatever the hell it is in Florida, I think it's at. I don't care. Do whatever. You could put Chucky on that island. You could put Freddy on that island too. It could be a giant party. I am not sticking my dick in Laurie Strode. That is my choice. I am with Todd. Because you know what? You know she would just nag you. It's not even the nasty. She would constantly talk to you about PC bullshit and drive you crazy. You couldn't watch the movies you want to watch around her. She wouldn't shut the fuck up. And that's the big thing. Dude, I'd rather her be a corpse and I gotta fuck her corpse every night. I could deal with that. I could deal with that. But it's just the talk. It's just this and no thanks. But anyway, still gotta go, Jason.
He survived Zeke the plumber. That's true.
Yeah, whatever. I don't think so. All right, guys. That was a great one. I really liked it. Fun conversation. And I want to do better in making you guys part of the Choose Your Destiny conversation, because we don't really do that. But now we should, because it made it a whole lot of fun. So anyway, thank you guys. I want to just reiterate again. Oh, I want an announcement. I want to reiterate, please, if you're new here, subscribe. If you dig us, share us with your kin, your friends, like the video. If you guys can't make these streams Wednesday, it's not a big deal, because I will also post the full episode, because the stream will come down. After it's live, it's done, and it'll get edited and repurposed to a full episode, and that'll go up the following Monday. So you can catch us then. Just please show your support, comment, leave a like, all that stuff. Help engage the algorithms. And I want to say, Todd and I had a discussion the other day. We missed the commentaries, man. It's been a slow couple of years with commentaries. I know, we've done them, but the thing is we're always waiting on Zach, and Zach had school, and now he's done with school. But I have made the decision that we are going to be doing commentaries at the very least bi-weekly, and they're going to be live. They're always going to be live going forward now, just like we do Video Rod. They're going to be live for everybody. We're going to try and stick to a similar time. I think Todd and I we'll let you know, but I think we've committed to not this coming week, but the next week. We're going to do Friday night, right? Is that what works for you, maybe? Yeah. We'll let you know, but we're going to try and find that time every 2 weeks, because I'm going to edit them, because I need more time. I'm editing a lot. But we're going to start bi-weekly and see how that goes. And I would love to pick up more. It's just I'm one guy. So we've been making a laundry list of films. There's actually a lot of films we haven't done before. It's really hard to believe that, because we've done a million. Look at our channel. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. I have to go through there and double check. Like, have we done that before? So I've got a whole bunch that we haven't done. I've got a whole bunch of requests, like from the Patreon stuff, that I still have to get to. And there's a few I'd like to redo because they're so old at this point, and they're before we had video. We've been doing this for like fucking 11 years, man, or 12 years. It's like there's old ones that can be redone.
2011.
13 years. So there's things to do, and we're stoked. So I have some ideas. I have a short list. I'm going to run it by Todd. I want you guys to let us know what you want to hear. If you guys are on our free Discord, you can shoot me messages there. Put your suggestion in the hat. Hit us up in IMs on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X, whatever. We're on all of them. And let us know, man, because we're going to start doing that every single week, every 2 weeks for now. And yeah, they're all going to be live, and then we're going to pull the same thing. It's going to air live, and it'll go up probably a week later, so everybody will get a chance to see it. But it's cool to catch them live, because they're going to get edited, because sometimes we say some shit that can't make it for the live. And really quick, the Pinocchio's Revenge. Zach said that one is almost done on our live stream we did last week. So hopefully that'll be going up soon. That was a ton of fun. And that was the whole point of doing these live, because in the instance, some of these do take time to get out there. It allows you to see it instantly too. Because doing this, I might try and take the opportunity to stack. If Todd and I or whoever, if the group at B has time to maybe stack a few, oh well, I guess you guys need to catch the streams and they'll come out shingled the best we can. But hell yeah, guys. I'm not a crook. Thank you guys. It was a good episode 90. Let us know what you want us to do for episode 100. Later.